At the end of the day, I'm doing what feels right for me and chasing down my dream. So I've had a lot of questions, comments. Where am I playing for this season? Obviously, I'm not with the Motor City Rockers anymore. This is my podcast host, Mr. Dave Wheeler, and we're doing an episode of the show today talking about exactly that. Here's a clip telling you exactly where I'm playing, how I got traded, all the details. So I played for the Motor City Rockers last season, which I use that term played very loosely.
You're part of the roster.
I was on the roster. I was starting right bench. It was an inside joke. Yes, it was a little bit of self-deprecating humor, but it was very true. I was starting on the right bench every single night, except for when the absolute worst case scenario for the team unfolded, which we'll get to in a second. The draft was essential for me to get out and get into a position where I could be traded. And I got picked up by Virginia, the Whitfield team in the draft. It was never going to happen if I was a member of the Motor City Rockers. They were not going to get rid of me, no matter how many free hotel rooms, late checkout, you want to pay by the hour. They weren't going to do it. The trade goes through. It's good to be somewhere where I'm wanted.
Are you excited about the town of Watertown?
I'm very excited. I think it's a beautiful town, visually, first off. I think the people really love their team. And even from the short video that I had being in Watertown, I had all these people reaching out about just how awesome it was to see it. And obviously, the beer can guy, who I owe a couple King cans for knocking over his whole beer. We'll throw the video on the video version of the podcast. And I can't wait to play for these people. I can't wait to play for our coach, for our GM, for our owner, Tyler, our owner, Ashley, to the whole town, everybody. I am so freaking excited. And I just wanted to say, too, we do play Motor City, I believe, 8 times, 2 of which happen end of November, and then obviously we go to Motor City for the end of March. Those will be games marked in the calendar. Obviously, I'm going to leave it at that. I think I should probably stop talking about that.
Don't, as they say, don't give them anything to post up in the locker room. Now, by the way, our Travis Ridgen jerseys are available for order right now online on the Watertown Wolves website. Is that accurate?
You can get a 33 Ridgen jersey in that unreal navy and baby blue combo scheme, white or dark, whatever jersey scheme you like, for $185 US.
You ever get your number picked out?
33, yeah.
Okay.
33 for the season.
Okay.
I got the custom gear ordered already. I got the green light on that. I got some custom pants coming in, the new mask, new gear. I'm excited.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm excited.
Absolutely.
So it's currently 6.5 weeks to the start of training camp in Watertown, and I'm also 8 months post hip surgery. I'm feeling really good. Take a look. I can't tell you how excited I am to go to Watertown to play for our GM, Charlie Pence Jr., to play for the town, for the fans. I got my gear taken care of. We just got stick orders in. I'm really excited for a fresh start. I got the brand new hip. I think that, and I don't mean to be too preachy, but I'm a believer in God. I got a $20,000 hip surgery for free. It went incredibly smooth, ahead of schedule, and I'm moving better and playing better than I ever have in my life. And a little bit of adversity is nothing when you think of, it could be in the Ukraine getting blown up in a ditch. You could be digging ditches for a living, working at Subway. There's 10,000 other things that would suck. But playing for the Watertown Wolves is not. I'm excited to prove a lot of people wrong. I'm excited to, prove the Motor City Rockers wrong as well for not believing in me, and just do and accomplish all the goals that I said I was going to. I said I was going to play in the Fed when I was in Sweden. I'm really excited to share this journey and this next chapter of my story with everybody who watches these videos. So I spent the last 8 months living in Vancouver, calling it home, but I'm now back in Winnipeg, Manitoba, the place that I was born, my family, And long story short is life comes at you fast. And just like playing professional hockey, you learn to adapt and you learn to do it quickly whether you like it or not. Now this here is my friend Adam Bell. He is a local Vancouver YouTuber, and more importantly, he's a personal friend of mine that let me crash on his couch for 3 nights. And it's times like these that make you really realize who your real friends are. You learn to reprioritize what actually matters in life. And although I will miss Adam, I will miss my trainer Jon Stea and the stunning city of Vancouver that I'm unfortunately no longer going to be calling home. This is the first step in the next chapter of my life and in my playing career. And with that being said, these are my last few days in Vancouver. So I'll get rid of all the Motor City stuff. Well, not got rid of it, but out of the purple colors. So I got the old jersey from my first year in Sweden. Sam Mass. Custom gear has been ordered for the season, so that should be in 8, maybe 10 weeks. Yeah, 2 months to the start of the season in Watertown, and it's exciting. In the last 6 months, there have been 2 things that I've been talking about, feels like every single time I post a video. One, obviously my hip surgery and the things that are physically changing in my game. And number 2 is my equipment choices and the things that are changing physically in my body post-surgery and influencing my equipment decision. And obviously, I don't need to tell you, I have so much equipment in this 500 square foot apartment. I mean, this camera that I'm recording this on right now is sitting on 3 other boxes of gear, some of which is getting shipped out tomorrow, some of which I still have to sell. Oh, and as far as the regular gear goes, I went back to my first mask, my first year in Sweden, just because I don't want to be wearing any purple. Connect skates, still awesome, still using them. Regular custom Bauer pants, those are getting replaced with some navy ones. I got my custom Hyperlite 2 chest protector. And yeah, all in all, this is all my equipment. So it's a little bit past 6 a.m. right now. I'm skating for 7. And one of my favorite things I think about playing professional hockey in the FPHL is morning skate. When I was a kid, it was always my dream of I want to skate during school hours, so between like 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. And anytime I get the opportunity to skate, I like to just remember like when I was a kid, this was always my dream, fulfilling every single day. And although obviously I didn't get to fulfill the dreams of playing the NHL that I wanted to, which ship sailed a long time ago, I just want to say like I'm so lucky to do it, and I'm just so thankful that I get to do it because it is the best thing on earth. Period. So you may notice today, we are 1 shooter less than we were the other day. Adam, he played in the American League, Cleveland Ice Monsters, he's gone to Finland. So it's just me and Lozy, and kind of a funny story how Lozy and I met. So he cold called me on Instagram, asking if I wanted to come to the Skates because I didn't have a goalie. Came, obviously, ice is hard to find, expensive these days. I tried cold calling Connor Bedard the other day. Cricket's back. And I might be because I got shadow banned on Instagram, but if anybody knows Connor Bedard, we'd love to have him out for the Skates, or to be quite honest, any pros or anybody to feed Brayden some pucks, because he's doing one-timers by himself, and I'm not a great passer, so send help. Doesn't get any better than this. And for the record, I don't have to do any of this. I get to do all this.
The bar tightness grade up there. Okay, and then what I want you to do.
Get lower and attack diagonal. you don't need to RVH from 100%, because when you RVH from 100%, now you're accepting the post kind of perpendicular to the goal line, and then you're going to have to turn and face them. The guy's fast, and it's only going to get faster from here. Good. Punch back. There you go. Good. To do that.
And now a word from today's video sponsor, Sheath Underwear. Sheath Underwear has pioneered their dual pouch technology, which is a separated, segregated compartment that puts your dick and your balls where they're supposed to be, so they're not sticking to the side of your leg, and they can breathe properly and feel comfortable throughout your day. Sheath Underwear helps your cockpit stay nice and cool and aerated with their bamboo mesh technology and their cooling materials. Sheath has been a presenting sponsor for this vlog, and the company that you see on all my gear every time I skate for a reason. Sheath Underwear was founded by a member of the US military when he was spending time in Iraq and Afghanistan, not changing his gear shell for 6 weeks at a time, and said, I gotta fix this, make it more comfortable, and offer a better experience to men. And right now, if you go to the link in the video description and use the code TRAVSUCKS, that'll get you 20% off Sheath Underwear, the best underwear money can buy. I promise you won't regret this. And again, click that first link in the video description to get 20% off the best underwear money can buy. And I want to say thank you so much to Sheath for sponsoring this video. So this is it. This is the official end of my time calling Vancouver home, and on to the next mission of getting ready for training camp in Watertown. I want to say thank you so much for watching. With that being said, if you want to pick up my jersey for the season, you can pick it up right here. There's a link in the video description. Also, my trading cards. If you want to pick up any of my collector's physical trader cards, whether it's holographic, the regular print, there's a link in the video description to pick those up. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. The podcast Sling the Biscuit I host with Dave Wheeler goes up every Sunday. It's on Apple, Spotify, and the video version here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.